I have 3 daughters, all women in my family. Yes, yes. Yeah, it's called payback. Yeah, and God said, you will pay. I have a 17-year-old daughter, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. We just celebrated her birthday, and I thought, well, they're certainly influential in my life, and you know, the thought here was who can I toast who's going to be that influential, that inspirational, that inspiring. Then I went down the list, maybe my business partners, my colleagues. I thought, I know who I got to toast. I want to toast, and I figured this out as I was flying here yesterday. I said, I want to toast to the ones in the seats. And those are the ones who I felt like I've lived their life for many, many years. I've been in their shoes. Because when I was a little boy, 10 years old, I was running around, a pimply face, wide, big brown eyes, and really messed up afro. That's very true. I'm half black and half Samoan, so trust me, my hair didn't know what to do. Yeah, I mean, so much so between the ages of 9 and 11, everybody thought I was a little girl. Yeah, true story. It's why I need therapy. But I was, hand clap for therapy, yep. But the big hand clap for therapy, yep. So the ones in the seats, and I thought at 10 years old, I went back and I thought, yeah, so I was the one in the seats, and I used to sit in the seats, and I used to watch. And I used to watch my dad, and I used to watch my grandfather, and for those of you in the room who don't know, which is probably most of you who don't know this, I come from a long line of professional wrestlers. And my grandfather and my dad wrestled, but well before the big contracts of pro wrestling these days, wrestled here, all throughout New York City, sometimes at Madison Square Garden, but usually they were in like dank arenas filled with smoke and beer. But at 10 years old, I still sat in the seats, and I watched my wrestling heroes, and I dreamed. And then every week, without a shadow of a doubt, every week on Saturdays I would go to the theaters, and I would watch my movie star heroes in the seats. I'm watching, and I would watch my Hollywood heroes. I love Clint Eastwood, and I mean, when Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark hit, I thought, I want to be that guy. I want to be Indiana Jones. And again, in the seats, dreaming of Indiana Jones, just with more muscles and no pimples. But I was in the seats, and Mark Benoff, did I pronounce your name right, Mark? I'm just making sure. He said to me earlier, he said something really profound, and I really loved it, and I asked him to repeat it. He says, we often overestimate what we can do in a year, underestimate what we can do in decades. Overestimate what we could do in a year, underestimate what we could do in decades. And here I am, years later, decades later, here with all of you, distinguished guests, very successful, highly influential, all around the globe. And now I get to be that guy who is enjoying this blessing, because really that's what it is. We're all so blessed in this room. What big blessings. Yeah, we're so blessed. Look at this. And now I get to be the guy so blessed and so lucky, like I'm the luckiest son of a bitch in the room, that people all around the world will now go sit in the seats and watch me. I thought, man, you know what? So I'm going to raise a glass of my tequila, which is over there, to the ones who really, for me in my life, really make the whole thing happen, make this whole dance happen. And I think it happens for all of us, where it's the fans, and it's the audience, and it's the people, and it's that human connection, Gail, that we were talking about, a human connection when you're able to impact people. It's that human connection. It's the consumer. It's these people, I feel, that make it all work. So to everybody watching, I'm going to post this, about 200 million people. This is for you. I love you, and I thank you. And to all you guys in the room, congratulations on your recognition tonight. So well deserved. It's a pleasure meeting so many of you and shaking your hands and giving you hugs. Time Magazine, thank you for putting me on the cover. I really appreciate it. And by the way, I've gone from that pimply kid to the cover of Time Magazine. Holy shit. Man. So the toast for me of the night goes to the ones in the seats. Thank you guys so much.